Hello friends, today we're gonna experiment with the hot foil machine. I learned a few new things in the last few months that I've been wanting to try, and I decided to share with you as they go, if it works, if it's not, because I watched different people do it with different stuff, different machines. So what I have, I will try it and we will see if it works or not. Okay, so we're going to use the hot foil machine today. I have the GoPressFoil, so first of all remember to turn it on. When it starts blinking, that's when it starts heating up, not when you plug it in. So that's the first thing I wanted to tell you. Second of all, I have a leftover foil that we did, or I at least used, so I have a leftover. I didn't throw it away, I kept keeping it to try something with it. So the time has come and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna trim this piece off, I think, because it's bothering me a little bit. Make it a little bit closer to what I need. So let me quickly trim that off. That way I know the size I'm working with. Okay, so let's go from here. So we're gonna do this one a little bit later when my machine is all warm. The shims, the regular shim that I use is just with the GoPressFoil machine and the Sizzix Big Quick. I just use the folded 100 pound paper that's folded in half. For my machine, this is enough. You might have to add more or less depending on how tight the rollers are on your machine in the Big Kick or Vagabond or whatever you're using. So, but for mine, just the regular two, whenever I'm doing just regular foiling, this is all it needs. So, my machine is still warming up. So what I was gonna do, let me show you what I'm gonna be using. First of all, I've gotten a few extra shims. These are just a 60-pound. One is folded, the other one's just one, to see what I will need extra to do the experiments I'm doing. So I got both of those. These are just the 60-pound. They're not the 100-pound. These are just papers we're gonna need to foil with. And then I bought this metal shim from Lawn Fawn, and I bought it, I don't know what they use it for. I haven't even watched the videos what originally this is supposed to be used with. I'm assuming to die cut maybe more detailed stuff, but what I will be using it is for the foil leftovers. Basically this is what's gonna heat up, and just like these things would, the foiling little, what are they called? Die stamp, foil stamp die, I guess is what it's called. So this one usually heats up, and that's how the foil gets transferred because of the heat. Since I need something to heat up, I will use this shim instead of these things. And then what I want to do is put the foil on there, so that goes towards it, and then I'll put the paper that I want it to foil. And I will use extra shims because this the Lawn Fawn one is not as thick as these are. You can probably tell the difference. Let me maybe put it one on top of the other so you can see the difference. See how much thicker that is? It's like almost double of these shims. So I'm going to use just paper shims to add the extra. So my machine is still heating up. It's not done yet. So we'll keep waiting on that. But I wanted to tell you so I can get this out of the way so it's not here. And I might as well put this little shim right in there so it starts warming up. So I'm going to put that in there. It fits just perfectly in there. Like that. Just the perfect size. So, oh, it's already heating up. I can feel it. Because it is metal, so I don't know if it's intended to be done, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in there. So it just turned green for me, saying that it's already warmed enough. So we're going to try it. So I got that in there. Now, what I'm going to do is put my leftover foil with the pretty side. Let's try it with it down and then the paper on top of it. I'm going to try it that way. So let me move this closer so you can actually see what I'm doing. So I got the metal shim right there, got the foil, and then I'm putting the paper against the foil so it transfers right on top of it. And the paper is a little bigger than what my foil is, that way I can cut it out to the size I will need later. So I'm going to close it and give it a second more just to make sure it all heats up well. Oh, and the shims. Might as well put the shims in there. So the regular shim, and then I'll add all three just to make sure it does it. It might overfoil, but we'll see. It's better to try it with more than not enough, I guess. Okay, so we're going to let that stand for a little bit. Even though it's green over here for me, I'm going to give it a chance since I just opened and all that stuff. I'm going to give it a chance to stand there. I'll turn it around. Yeah, see, it's blinking red now, so I'm just going to give it a chance to warm up a little bit more. I'll pull up my machine right in here, that way I can transfer it right in here and go from one to the other right away. Okay. So it's still red. You know, it comes with the tweezers, right? I had a magnet come off of mine, so we'll see if it does it again. But the way you use them is you put it against, like when it's on the machine, you put this, close them, lift it up, and then when to put it down, you just release it and it comes off. But see, my magnet comes off. I tried gluing it back on, but that happened. So, but anyways, that's what they're for. That's a problem. I've heard I'm not the only one that has that, so we'll see. Okay, so it's green now, so let's try it. Hopefully it's warm enough. So you just pull it back, pull it out, put it in the machine, and then you gotta go slow. Don't go fast, because we have a big surface to cover. Make sure you're going slow and give it some time to do what it needs to press and heat all at the same time. We'll do it in one direction and then we'll go back and do it in the other direction. So let's go back. Slowly, slowly, slowly. You can sing a song, you can do whatever you need to do. So we're just going slow. Let's see if it worked. Last video a while back I did. Let's do just one more time just to make sure. But I did, the last video I used the double-sided sticky tape for the leftovers, I believe. Or at least I did a card like that. So this time I'm trying something new. See if it'll work better. Plus with the double-sided tape you have to cover up the removed foil, the one that's already missing. You have to do something with it. So with this one I shouldn't have to. So let's try and see what we got. Let's get this machine out of the way. let's open it up and see what happened. Okay, so the shim might be warm, so I'm just gonna do this. Close it up, get it out of the way. So here's what we have. Let's see if it did the job. The sides didn't quite do what I wanted to, but let's see if any of the rest worked. So let's try lifting it up. Yeah, see, it's probably not enough shims. Let's try adding another shim to it, a paper shim. See if it just needs, because yeah, that doesn't seem enough. So let's try it again. I don't want to remove it yet. We'll do it one more time. So we're gonna open all of this up. This might be hot to the touch, so be careful. So in there all the way. Let's put this back down on it. Let's put these shims in there, and then we'll do another shim. Okay, so what we can do is fold another sheet of paper in half. And try it one more time. Okay, so we have the 100-pound paper folded in half, we have the 60-pound folded in half, then half a sheet and another 60-pound folded in half. So let's try that. Let's close it up and let it sit that way for a little bit. I'm gonna press on it too to hold it a little bit. Pull out and pull back in. I'm gonna let it sit and heat a little bit more, and we'll see if it'll work. Because the Gemini works a little bit different. So with theirs, they could do a few things that's why I'm partially trying to see if the GoPressFoil will do the same thing, and how many shims they need and that kind of a thing. So that's why I wanted to do a video for you guys. Okay, saying it's ready to go. Should we try it? Should we wait some more? Because it is green. Okay. Put it to the side. Let's get the big, oh, started getting red. Okay, so I'm gonna let it go a little bit more since it just went blinking red. So we're gonna let it sit in there. I have never tried it where it's overheated yet on my machine, so we'll see if I'll get there. Okay, so it's still red. We're also gonna try with the words. I already have these pre-cut words. Thank you. I want to try making something similar to this with them, but the paper, this one is about 100-pound paper, so they're a little thicker. Okay, so one green. Let's try this again and see if that's better. Going slow, slow, slow. Sorry about the shaking. This table is not the most stable one. One more time just to make sure. See if it's enough. Okay, so let's get this out. Get this off the table. Pull my little piece of paper out. We're gonna see if it's better this time. Oh, it might be. Sides are still a bit weird. We're still doing that. But here's what we got. I'm gonna peel it off and show you. So it's not 100% perfectly removed, but it's very close. So here's what I got. Just a little bit left on my foil here and there, but most of it is right there. So maybe one more shim. So I get this rustic look, but I didn't waste it, and I don't have the stickiness that the double-sided tape would have in the middle. So maybe another shim or something would have done it. Okay, so now I can trim it out and put it on a card. So let's try the wording now. So you kind of did what I was hoping you would. There's not much left of the gold. This is all that's left on there. See, not that much actually left on there. But at least we didn't waste it. So, and it's kind of pretty. You can I can probably do like an oval, maybe die cut like an oval or a circle of this flower and put it on a card of the rose. The rose is the Anna Griffin rose. It's one of her foil dies. Okay, so let's move on to the word. So I'm going to put this back in here, let it keep heating. I'll keep the metal shim in there just to help us out a little bit. So what do you guys think? Like it? Trying to get the glare off, but so that's what we got. It's a little bit rustic, but kind of cool. Okay, so that is heating. What I'm gonna do, what I wanted to show you. So this time, instead of already used foil, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put a couple of words on here. So I have thank you in here. We're gonna put it right on the shim, and let's do it in silver this time. That was gold. We're gonna use silver on this one. And with the leftover, we can do the same thing. If we cut it carefully and beautifully, we can reuse it. Okay, so remember, you need, actually what we're gonna do it a little different. I'm gonna put the foil on there because any extra foil will go right on the paper, right on here. So what we can do, actually what I'm gonna do, so that gem is pretty warm. I'm gonna put this leftover piece that I had right on top. That way if the foil transfers, it's gonna stay on there. And then we're gonna use all the same shims, all of them that I did on the last time, where we have 2 of the 60-pound folded papers, 1 of the 100-pound, and then 1/2 of the 60. But you can play with your machine and see. Okay, so we're going to close it and let it sit on here. It's showing green, but it's never warm enough. In just a little bit, like if we pull it out, put it back in, very likely it's going to turn red soon. So I'm going to give it a chance to warm up. Get all of this out of the way. And get our big cake back up here. So we can put it right through the machine. We'll let it sit and then we'll try it. If it doesn't work, I can always try one more time foiling right on top of that and see if it'll work. But we'll see. Oh, see, now it turned red. It's kind of interesting how it maybe it cools off enough or something and it needs to reheat again, but we're gonna wait now until it turns green for us. I don't know how much you've tried these machines yet, so we're gonna try it. I also have another happy, like happy birthday or whatever, happy, that we can try if the thank you we can't make them work. We can experiment with something else. So let's see. Still blinking red. Okay, there it goes. So, you ready? Let's go and try it. Just slowly gonna go through. And then another thing I'm gonna try, just like we do when we die cut, I'm gonna try turning this thing around the second time to see where the rollers are hitting. Maybe they'll hit it better in a little bit of a different direction. So we're going to try that too. So let me put it through this way. Because if it's laying on one side and the rollers, different rollers can hit it, maybe it'll be better. I could have, I guess, put it and turn it around also, like a 90-degree angle twist, but okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, let's get this machine out of our way so it's not in our view here. Open it up, see what we have. Okay, so definitely left an imprint on the other side with the words on there, so we'll see. This is what it looks like here, but let's see what happened. Close it up, get that out of the way, and let's see, let's review our cool little thing of what happened here. Oh wow, it definitely transferred onto there, and it really, can you guys see it? Let me zoom in so you guys can really see what's happening here. Corner out of the way, but here's the reveal. So I just have a shadow of foil left. Let me show you on this sheet. It's kind of interesting. I'm really liking the way this turned out. Okay, so look at that. Let's go back a little bit so you can see it. This is what's left. Kind of shadow. So, and this is what I got. But these words are not glued on there, so. But look at the words, how well they foiled. Look at that. With those shims, perfectly foiled. So now I have a foiled thank you. I can either glue it on there, or I can take it out. And also, look at this. I also got an imprint in there. Let's see if I can show you that. Look at that. Because it went through, it pushed it through to the other side. So this is like an indent with a thank you right in there. Is that cool or what? And then these are perfectly foiled. Look at that. Wow, I love this technique. That is awesome. This is just a die cut of the words, nothing else. You saw me, it was just white. So I guess we have something that worked absolutely amazingly. So you can do this to any of your die cuts. Absolutely anything you die cut. That is so cool. I'm in love with this. So let's say, for example, I have this card in the making. That I've been working. So instead of the praying for you that I was thinking of adding to it, what I can just do, it's not glued together yet, I've just kind of an idea of how to put it. I can just use the words thank you on here. Look at how gorgeous that is. zoom out. That way you can see the full card. Oops, sorry, wrong way. There's the full card with the word thank you. All foiled. And all we did is die cut it and then foiled it with the extra shims in there. Look at that. It's like professionally done thank you. That is gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I'm in love with this new method of doing the wording. And I could use any of my die cuts. Basically, I don't need to buy a lot of the new foiling little things where I can use this without these. I don't have to buy the actual foiling things. I can die cut it, and there you go. And it's done absolutely gorgeously. No spots missed at all. Let me back it up with the white so you can see. And you can use up any of your scrap pieces of paper. Look how beautifully foiled that is. Not one flaw in there at all. It's like those words you buy. That is just absolutely beautiful. And when you glue it on, nobody's going to know what was on the back. Like this one is from packaging. I cut it out. So that's my little tip for you guys today. I'm in love with what I just found out, especially this. I don't know how to show you guys this. But that's just so beautiful. Because it made an indentation in there. There you go, you can see it. And it got the foil, so you're using the foil without wasting it. So I got a thank you note right there. I can perfectly cut it out. Or you can start with perfectly cutting the foil, like mine wasn't exactly straight. So if you cut yours exactly straight, like the bottom looks a lot better. You can leave it just like that with the extra white on the sides. That's just, oh, I don't know. I'm in love with it. But thank you for watching. I hope you like my method. I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad I could do it, that I didn't need to have a Gemini to get this done. So let me know if you tried, if it works for you. I'd love to know how yours turned out. What kind of maybe different ideas you have that I haven't tried yet, or you'd like me to try. Let me know, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to find out about the new videos I have, and also visit my store at lilyoftheval77.etsy.com. That's lilyoftheval77.etsy.com, and you can find my cards there. Some of the ones from my videos might be in there, or other ones that I haven't recorded on a video, maybe something I did just because I felt like making more cards. But you can shop there. If you don't see a card you like, you can always contact me for a custom order. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.